welcome to another vlog, and thank you for joining me. This one's a bit of a mishmash, all sorts of things going on. Hopefully it gets a bit more interesting there as because of that, and from the cats to bungalow to my life to health to diet and Grace obviously, and she's been a right old moody mare and throwing her toys at her pram and causing issues. Obviously we still got an ignition issue from the break-in, and you'll see how that presents itself in this vlog. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, push that notification bell, leave a comment, leave advice, good, bad and different, matters not to me. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you soon. Enjoy. You're vocal, aren't you? Hey, good boy Bentley. Well, I had to clear another abscess off the top of Bentley's eye yesterday. The underneath the eye bit had also had a bit of pus in it, and the over the eye bit is, I thought it looked a bit funny, but you know, we got that sorted, and he's feeling a bit better. He's on pain meds. So him and Connie are just having a quick walk in the block after being kept in for a couple of days with the other two. I don't think I'll let the other two out just yet. We'll see. I went in the shed this morning, and from Storm Eunice everything was wet. The roof was material had come off, and all my stuff I had stored in there was absolutely full of water in buckets. So I've just been spending the morning at the bonfires going and clearing the shed out, and oh, what a palaver, you know, never rains but it pours and all that. So anyway, I've got waiting on deliveries and everything at the moment. Blinking annoying because one of the deliveries come this morning and they didn't knock on the horse box, and they've taken it to the local collection point now. Obviously if I could collect things, I wouldn't be asking for delivery to my house, would I? And normally they leave it all things in a safe place, but they didn't, so that's really annoying. So I'm hoping when I go to the vets tomorrow, if Grace starts for the checkup on the cats, I can get to that pickup point in Grace. But you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Can but try. Anyway, getting the used to it while the sun's shining. Get me a bit of exercise too, because I haven't been out walking either for the last couple of days. I've been very lazy. So yeah, just been sorting the things out in the shed, what I need, anything I'm keeping, and bits I need to sell from the old motorbike and the old van. No point keeping it, obviously getting rain damage, so I need to get rid of that before it gets rusty. Right, let's get back round. So I've just ordered another extension lead because I can only go so far from this one. That's as far as that one will go, so I've ordered another one of them because I've got to go around the other side of the road and do the stickers on this side. All like the bottom 4 inches has to be, stickers have to come off here so Ian can put the aluminium on, which has arrived. So now we're waiting for some more of the electrical cupboard stuff and all the batteries and that to arrive, so I can go down there and have a good old day's work. And whilst he's doing that, I'll be carrying on scraping. So he'll do the aluminium one side, I'll scrape the other side, and you know, go a bit higher whilst I've got company. So I've still not got a ladder, but it just takes so long. But give me something to do while I'm down there. So yeah, huge shopping list has been done. Just about out of money now from the van money that's gone on to Grace. This is going to be water storage. Put some water containers in there with the hole going up in through, so it pumps up into the sink. So it's easy to fill up water from here and carry water from here. So Ian will make that stronger and put the door back on. I've still got the front of it. But yeah, today's been a right nightmare. I've just pulled the ply out from around the back, so I can try and cut that up to make those top of the toilet step storage. But I haven't got I've only got a handsaw. I've still got a little bit wet, but how the hell I'm going to cut that with a handsaw? That's going to be a bit of a challenge and fun, but you know, it is what it is. So around here we have the calamity of the shed leak. I actually had a set of caravan cushions, the gibbets as well, just trying to get them out of the, you see the cats have been on it. But I was going to put one of these on the bed to have a look at back to it to make it to a day bed in the daytime, air bed, all wet. I've just been couple of bonfires on. This is all the delivery boxing I'm burning at the moment. And then in here, this whole area in here, every single one of those containers was full of water with stuff in it. So what I've got a box of bits that I'm keeping. I've got a box of bits there for Ford Transit, which is obviously they're getting a bit rust covered now, but from the water. But that's a new set of brake discs, new Alpha air filter. Obviously the box got wet. That's I think it's new air filter, the jack, and what else have I got in there? Let's have a look. I've just something else in here. I'll just show you what that's it, the jack. Brake pads. Oh yeah, and then inside the bungalow I've got the oh god, I've got something else. I think oil filter, and that other thing that costs a lot of money in case the something or other, but it's something expensive. But I've got 2 brand new items as well to go, so that would be a whole kit to go. Now this was for I've got this flow liner, which is not being opened, but it's being sat in the rain, so there should be a flow liner kit in there. That's the battery charge for the motorbike. There's a motorbike battery and some bits. I used to have a Hyosung Cruiser 2001, so that's just some spares I bought in, battery that would fit it. I don't know, I didn't what's been sat in here, and battery charger. That's the motorbike bit setup. In amongst that lot there as well, I've also got, I can't see this, so I've got a brand new trailer board, not even used. That'll probably come in handy later on. It's not sort of thing you want to sort of sell cheap, is it? That's my table for my shows. I've got an awning. That's the awning. Poles for the driveway awning, which is under that lot somewhere. Like I said, I've had to put everything in this corner because all this lot, just water was full of all the buckets, and this seems to be a bit dry this side. Got motorbike cover as well to go with the motorbike lot. I've also got a mountain bike kit. I've got a helmet. I've got 2 new tyres. I think 16-inch wheels. Pumps. I've got a couple of pumps. A lock. Bike clips. Oh, all sorts of things. And I've got a carrier as well. But I might actually put that on the back of Grace. And also the mountain bike. I might get another mountain bike at some point, so might keep those bits. But these bits have got to go. Motorbike kit, and my helmet got, and say the Ford Transit kit. My helmet got drenched. Fortunately, I've got my clothes in the bottom of one of these boxes, so I hope they'll be okay. But obviously, that's a huge set of motorbike clothing as well. I haven't got much stuff left in here now. It's just all like the last few bits. I have got a. Can you see down the bender there? I've got an actual washing machine in there, camper washing machine. That has to go. I bought that. Don't you know if it works or not. Well, I don't know. Might even fit in Grace. You never know, mightn't it? Sort of thing that she can carry around. Yes, Bentley. Where's Mr. Scarface? You know, show me your face. Hello, Mister. So anyway, so that's the mess of the shed. Only a couple of bits left really to get rid of, but if it stays, they stay. But I also can't use it as a shed now till I can get a new roof felt on top of it. So yeah, a busy day, going to be burning all this stuff. Dog Pets at Home send sacks of cat litter, 1 per a sack in a box. So I have, every time I buy like 4 or 6 sacks of cat litter, who's cardboard boxes to get rid of. So yeah, here's a double blow-up bed. Never used it. And pillow. I had all the sort of camping gears. I was walking before I started having car camping, and then van camping. No lorry motorhomes. So I've got the rest of that, but obviously the cats have been using this, and it needs a good old clean. But again, you know, that's going to be better for me. My orange fold-up chair's got mouldy from the damp in there. But you know, again, it's just leftovers here. It's a load of books that got wet, have to be burnt. So I'm just letting that burn down. I actually burn the cat litter, so a few sort of dirty cat litters and things in there and rubbish. So that's just burning down. And as that goes down, I'll get through that cardboard and have a good old tidy up. Absolutely drenched rucksacks. These were absolutely still wet now, so it's hanging them up to dry. Everything's wet through. They were just sitting in a bucket of water. Right, big boy. Now you're going to show off your eye and your face. Yeah, lots to do, but just trying to sort of get organised and make sure the cats get a little walk as well. I may also get Connie out because she's been stuck in. I know! What are we going to do? Look at me! I'll show your face. You want some dinner? It must be dinner time. She's following me around. He's just been for a walk with me and Connie. So let's go and get them fed now. So we have a stew on today. We have pork, potato, leek and onion. And I'll probably put a bit of gravy powdered in with it later. we're getting a bit desperate now for food and money. So we're going to sort of start doing some big pots and cheap meals and everything. Just made myself a corned beef sandwich with ketchup. That's breakfast, dinner, and that would be evening meal. So this will last me for today. I've got I found in the cupboard some wrap and some pear quarters. That'd be a nice treat for me. I've just been spending everything from the van money left over on all the bits we need, and that pot money is nearly out. We've just got enough money left now to pay Ian to put everything together, and then my daily struggle is going to be difficult to feed the cats, run Grace. I'll have a bit of money coming in to pay for the bungalow bills, but that is it. So I have to now get and paint those drums, and bringing up. So I haven't got the next lot of money for my credit cards for next month, so I've got to paint some drums to bring in that, and hopefully, well, I haven't even got money for Connie's medicine or anything now, so we'll be fundraising if we need anything there. But she's doing okay, and in fact, don't be too concerned at the moment to get back to me. So yeah, it's just now I bought everything. We're waiting for it all to arrive. Obviously, that can take up to 1 to 2 weeks for all the bits to arrive, for all the electrical cupboard. Just ordered a couple of socket to go on there. I've got a leftover black tap actually still, so the theme obviously is black and black and wood. But obviously, like I say, I'm not doing any more than what I've got at the moment. I can't do it. I've really got to now we're going to be in survival mode. Got to get into the bungalow and start emptying and selling that to keep these head above water for credit cards so I can get to the next show. Next show, like I say, is Whitby, and then it's Chesterfield, and I think that is it for the year. So I'm really going to have to sort of start thinking where what I'm going to be doing after that, and get the drum sales going, or do some reading, something. I really don't know what's going on. Get out to where I need to get out to, or do some workshops or something. But like I say, I'm taking one day at a time. Gotta get paid for. But I've got everything in now that I believe that I need. So I've got the black blinds. I've got to figure out how to put them on. If I can't do them, I'll ask Ian to help me. But I've got some lovely black blinds to go up there. They're all in. And yeah, no, it's like, obviously I haven't got the money left now to do anything in the back here yet, so that will wait. That's not important. Obviously I can live quite happily without a false wall in there and a door in there. That door and this door sort of that has to wait. Like I say, I've got a bit of ply left to finish off the seat in the cat room. I dread to think how I'm going to cope now. I literally have got no income for feeding the cats and for sorting Grace out now. I'm running her, and even the expense of keeping her. So this is why I've got to create an income now to pay for this life. So yeah, it's going to get interesting, not just from my point of view, in how to really scrimp and save and make the food money last between me and the cats, which we haven't got food money, but we'll make it. Get right down to it. The cat food cupboard's getting a bit empty. Obviously with Connie on particular food, the others are pinching it and they're liking it, and really I just need them on biscuits. Really, I can afford to feed them biscuits and water, but obviously how the hell I'm going to do that, I have no idea. Even just obviously the flea stuff and everything for all of them cost a bloody fortune. Anyway, I'm not going to waffle on about that. I'm going to have my sandwich. I'm going to sit down and write up my to-do list, like do my food diary. I bought myself an event diary. So this is a 18-month event diary from July through to the end of next year. So this is where I'm going to start putting them in without putting stress on myself regarding it. I've got lots of bits of paper for my to-do list. There's my food diary, and yes, I have been writing it down. I'm probably scribbling it down. And what I've been eating every day, so I've been keeping up with that. Doing measurements, not about that, because I'm just trying to get myself into a routine. It's my main diary. I haven't even written in this. This is going to run out soon. It's just my day-to-day stuff, like scribbles, just so I can try to remember things going on. But what I need is some sort of big board on the wall, like a planner on the wall, so I know what I'm doing each day, because there's so many things I've got to remember. So I'm just going to write some to-do lists. I'm going to write down what deliveries I've got coming. Then, like I say, the bungalow is absolutely full of settees and chairs and all sorts of things. Yeah, and I've got to take pictures and sell the things in the shed. But, you know, ah dear. 1 month to go. Well, this was exciting. I had a pallet delivered to me. So I'll be seeing this is my batteries. Yep, they look like batteries. Oh, well, there are 6 batteries. So I presume, I don't know how they get set up, but I'm sure Ian will be setting these up and getting everything done. And now, so on the back wall I want shelves to put my toolboxes on up there, and obviously the wiring's going to be going all on this bottom section here so people can get to them. He might actually do it. I don't know if there's enough room to go 3 across, so we can do 2 banks of 3 maybe. I don't know if they go in pairs, or they've got to go in line, or I don't understand any of it. So, but anyway, at the moment they're sat there to be travelling in. But where do I put my bags now? And my tools and a minute, I might be hang them up. Very conveniently have some coat packs. So all these things I've been buying, I've got to be hanging up hopefully. Morning, it's Saturday and it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to be the vet's checkup today for Mischief and Cayman. Just thought I'd better test Grace and see if she starts. I'd left her in the switch so she could just start and drive off and not have it mess about for this funny switch that, you know, it's an extra security thing. She started. And she just, the revs went up so high, and she just revving it, you know, just couldn't touch the accelerator, couldn't move her on, couldn't stop the revs. I can't move nowhere. The dial itself, the temp off the one dial, there's like the oil pressure, rev counter, temperature, and fuel gauge on it. Fuel gauge working fine. Temperature gauge was sky high, just fully to the top. The air pressure one just stays put on the 4, so that's not even moving. And the oil pressure doesn't even move at all either. So I thought, okay, put some coolant in, make sure it's not, you know, basic stuff. Put a bit of oil in her, and I run her because obviously if the air pressure gauge isn't working, then maybe she needs some time to come up to pressure. So I stopped and started her, ran her again, no change. Ran her to make sure she's come up to pressure. No change. It's a sunny day, it's warm, it's not going to be cold outside, it's not about that. So I've taken videos and messaged Ian so at least he can see what's happening with her, and I just sort of touched an accelerator and everything else. So that's obviously the problem. We've got a accelerator like isolator or thing to stop theft, but the only problem with that is you can't drive away yourself if it goes wrong. And we don't know what it is. We don't know how it's fixed, how it's made, what it's about. So I am now stranded again. I can't go to the vets. I've had to cancel that. The cats are fine anyway. I've just, you know, post-op checkup that, you know, I said to them, they're fine, any issues, I would have got a taxi there, but I can't afford the taxi now. No money left. It's weekend, so obviously I don't want to call Ian out on the weekend, but he'll come when he can. I'm stranded. Just not as though the engine's broke or anything, and I reckon it's just wiring, electrical fuses. I don't know where anything is. I also don't want to pull things around, mess about things. I don't wear things anyway. I don't know enough about it. And at least I've taken videos so he can see what happens. She starts okay for him. It's typical, isn't it? He came the day and started her up and she revved lovely. But I'm glad I didn't drive away while she was working, because also I don't want to be stranded out somewhere with this problem not being resolved. So I've just had to order food. Again, I'm limited on money on that, but I needed cat food. I can't get to the parcel of cat food because they didn't deliver it and they've left it at the sorting office, at the collection office. I can't get there. So I had to go, now I've had to go order some this pate for Bonnie. She can't eat the food I got here. So she's been living on Blicking Chewing the last couple of days, which is bad for her to have it all the time. So I've just, as I ordered some food from Morrison's. Hopefully that will come today. Here's what it is. And I just had to make the most of this time to get the cat set some sunshine and strip this bloody stickers off, I suppose. It'd be taught for me to go out there actually at the moment. I can't actually do too much heat. But anyway, the never-ending saga of Grace. But I've got home outside my bungalow. Just can't go nowhere. Oh, dearie me. So, that's the way it is, isn't it? So Chief's out for the first time post-op. Good girl. Connie's desperate. Connie said, I want to go for a walk, don't you? Connie's turning in a minute. Chief, I'm probably a bit nervous. I won't want to go anywhere. I'll just take up the end of the street and back. Good girl. No, she don't want to go anywhere. She's too nervous. I'll put it back in and do Connie first. Come on then, you. I'll take you for a walk, eh? Come on then. Oh, good girl. We had a good clear of her ears yesterday. Nothing inside. No problem from mites. So I think she's just been scratching and itching. So I think it's outside here. But she's been treated up. We'll see if it comes back and it's okay. Right then, missus. I had a look at, managed to have a good look at her gums yesterday. Her teeth are brown, they're like a yellowy brown colour. She has got red gums. She also got gingivitis. And that's what we just had to deal with. And I'll say just keep mashing her food, keep doing her pate. And see what the future holds regarding that. But at least she didn't give a good look. She's ever so good. But she's a lot happier. She seems to be in pain when she opens her mouth too far or something gets stuck on her teeth and gums. Isn't it, eh? Anyway, let's go for a walk then, Connie. You wait. Let's go. And she's off. She doesn't have to be asked twice at all. Connie just went all the way around the block. She loved that. She jumps on my shoulder. Even she's struggling to go all the way round. And has a lift. And then we've just got Caveman out again. His first time out since the operation. And she's got a bit of a bald patch on his leg. Where they put the catheter, whatever you call it, in. Oh, sunshine, he says. Fresh air. Yeah, is it good to be out, Caveman? Hey? Is it good to be out? Yeah, good boy. He's been so quiet. Either in pain or just the others are beating him up a bit. Managed to get under the covers at night time with me though, and he did actually share with, I think, Mischief, even though she grumbled a lot yesterday. Come on then, let's go for a walk. Come on then. Good boy. Gamer's back in, Connie's back out in the garden, and Chief seems to be happy just to have a few sniffs in the garden. So she's got a lot nervouser now, and as I was saying, she just stays close to the lorry, which is absolutely fine. It makes it easier for me to walk Connie and train Caveman as time goes on. She's happy on the wheel, she just likes to come outside. She's not worried about going for walks. That may change, as I say, but the dog's just gone past, and they are so well trained, they both lay down and just kept very still whilst it went past. I was so impressed with that. And as soon as it gone past, they sat back up again. I didn't quite get the video out quick enough for them, but they just sat there. I thought, oh, a dog's coming, because they both were watching something. They were always told to go down and low, so they lie down and keep low. And as soon as it's gone past, they sit back up again. They didn't stress, they didn't run. They knew the dog had calm energy. But aren't they beautiful? Absolutely beautiful cats. Okay, man's in bed while they're outside. I'm trusting him to not have a lead on. So what I've been doing is I've been put the Apple tracker on to get him used to something big around his neck. And because I've got a tracker collar that he may be able to wear later and run free. Yes. So we're just testing it with him. It's nice, comfortable and bendy. And we'll see if he get used to carrying wearing that on his harness. And if he does, we can have a bit of practice with that. And then obviously I can make use of the tracker collar. So I trust him to come back. I obviously don't want to go trying it on the girls yet. Okay, so I can't do this scraper until my new extension lead comes, and whilst the cats are out, I'm trying to do something while they're out here. So I've just been back in the bungalow I found, because rather than cut that up, I've just found this piece of ply in there, which is wonderful. So I'm just about to mark out the big lid for the toilet box, and I don't have got enough left for the little bit, but certainly going to do the big one, so we'll get that cut. And I'm sure I found some hinges the other day, so at least I'll do a bit of a makeshift lid and get that done. And then I can decide what I'm doing with the little area, whether I'm going to make that into put a lid on top to make it into a space I can actually use as a toilet, or whether I'm going to use it as a step. So wood's cut. Just got to go and try and fit it now. I'm boiling. It's hot in the sun. Right, just been speaking to Mike, who helped me before online, and Ian regarding Grace's mischievous moods. We all think it's ignition related and dodgy wiring and everything. So Ian's going to come over hopefully Wednesday. So I'm stuck for the weekend and the week, which I wasn't going anywhere anyway. Got plenty to do. We'll get a good old sort of get her taken apart, like I said, look for some rogue wiring, check the ignition out. We know the ignition's not sorted yet. We know there's a lot of damage done regarding the ignition and the wiring, and obviously this is the whole point of testing her and trialing her, and even with a temporary fix at the moment, rather that we find the issues now than I get stuck miles and miles away at a show and I can't get rescued. So I'm grateful for that. So thanks for everybody's help. And we'll see what happens Wednesday. Meanwhile, all the electrical stuff was all come in by like Wednesday, Thursday anyway, so couldn't have done anything else anyway. I've obviously got to get on to carry on with scraping the stuff when my extension lead comes and get ready to the side of the lorry. It's just too hot when it's I can't work in the heat and I can't work in the cold and the rain. It's good, isn't it? I have to find the right temperature and the mood for me to work. So yeah, I'm just doing what I can and working my way through my jobs, and also rest, and also I've got to get back to painting as well. So if it's too hot or rain and whatever, I'll obviously sit down and try and get some paint some drums. I'm also very much aware I've got shows coming up and I've got to sort through the boxes of stock that I threw very much packed away very fast, and sort out jewellery, and I've got some other jewellery I've got to put in there and make sure I've got enough for a small retail table for that. I'm sure I've got plenty. But right now it's like I also, like I say, need to get some demo drums done. I spoke to the guy regarding this commission drum I've been going for nearly over a year probably. It's part of healing. It's healing a couple. It's a wedding portrait one, and I've been working on them painting. It keeps changing. It's been healing an asset. And actually, Spirit said the other day to restart a drum and do a completely new one. So I said, isn't that interesting? I've obviously had to heal and clear all the issues, and they're going to be presented with a drum with new energy. With all the they don't want to carry the residual. So hopefully when I start it new, it'll be done quicker, the same sort of speed as every other drum. But yeah, it's been a real sort of baptism of fire, that drum. But yeah, I'm intrigued to see what happens on the next one. So I know I've got another commission drum. I've got another one. Somebody had an idea of. I might do one of them for my team, and obviously I want to get some nice smart drums painted up for my drum circle team and demonstration team, to put on my stall so people can actually see, and test and trial and have some healing tasters done with them as well. Because I'm taking the drums back out to the shows, instead of healing on my own and having all that energy and pain. I'm going to keep that just for like the one-offs, the real special things that I'll get paid to use my skills and my gift. And just the drums are perfectly capable of healing people, as people who have seen them work are aware. And I'll just do the demonstrations there, and obviously by doing that, like I said, I'll hopefully get some bookings and some drum orders from demonstrating them. So lots to do. I'm ticking off the list of things as they arrive. I say I put an Amazon order in for food, for the cat food that the parcel I can't get. I phoned up DPD and they said once it's at the drop-off place they can't pick it up and deliver it again. But if I leave it, it would get sent back to sender, so I cancel the order that way and just reorder. It would get sent back and I'm obviously get refunded. But it doesn't help the fact that it was Connor's food. So like I say, I've had to put an urgent order in there to get some pate from Morrison's, which has meant I've had to spend 40-50 quid for that order, which I never really had. But like I say, just got to stock up. It is what it is. It's not as though it's not going to be usable food. But I'm scraping the barrel now, really, of what I've got left over in my bank, in my household bank account, and obviously my Grace bank account, that they're both just about empty. So we've really got to sort of get Grace sorted, get things sorted, and get out there. And then, even then, I've still got the issue of parking, staying. Where am I going to take it? Where we're going to stop? Getting Bentley in and out, the character in it. I may just have to sort of shut Bentley in and make him use the cat litter tray, or poops on the floor, or whatever. Which is obviously why I want to try and get the. I've got to think how I'm going to do the cat area. Maybe if I put vinyl on the wall, wood-looking vinyl on the wall, I could wash it down if Bentley sprays. I never thought of that. I was going to clad, but actually thinking about it that way, actually have some sort of vinyl on the wall that I can wash down and keep the cat's area clean. That might be a nice idea. I will take a note of that. Catch you later. We have a parcel. I do think this might be my diesel heater. I'm just going to open it and check. So I'm not going to do an unboxing per se, I'm just going to do an opening and see what I've been sent. So I'll share this one with you. I've had so many boxes I could have shared, but I don't do an opening and unboxing videos. I just tend to just, like Christmas for me, I don't have to put birthday presents, so deliveries are so exciting for me. Bear with me while I get this open. Let's see what's in here. That certainly looks like a diesel heater to me. God, that's a big tank. So there's the tank, but I think we'll put it into the diesel tank anyway. Instructions, the plate. I've ordered the big plate. I'm not going to open this, it's obviously all sealed in. Yeah. All the bits are in there. Yeah, anyway, but at least we've got a diesel heater here. I'm going to leave it in the box. I've been and bought the big support strut, whatever you call it. It's extra 30 quid to have the one that you just do the big sort of 125mm hole instead. I've also had to buy the hole saw bit for Ian to use on his drill. So everything is there ready. It's just where we're going to put it, where the hell I'm going to put it in here with the layout I've got at the moment. Maybe we'll have to move that. I've no idea, because obviously we've got to, I don't know, because obviously with this bed, I normally have it under the bed and with the air coming out, that's the ideal, but this being a divan, there's no way of doing that unless I take the drawer out. Then the cats can go into there as well, because I can't open the drawer this side anyway, into this side of the bed. So maybe we'll take the drawer out of the divan and have it come in through the wall, if it support me that way. Anyway, we'll have a think. Somewhere we've got to get the air blower hose in here. I enjoy using this table. I mean, there is space next to it, so maybe we'll make a little extra storage box and put it in there. Just narrow down that space walking through there, doesn't it? Anyway, we will have a good old think when it comes.